React back with another video. I hope you're all well. It's been a while since I've done a video. Obviously the last one was for the shirt giveaway, which nobody got the answer correctly. So in this video I'll be obviously keeping up to date with the latest Sunderland news. Obviously we're working on it's hard for us to do play by play, so I'll just go through the Sunderland news and then I'll reveal the winner of the jersey, the top, the shirt, whatever you want to call it. Obviously nobody got the correct scorer in the Champions League final between Manchester City and Inter Milan. Nobody got the scorer. It was Rodrigo who scored the winning goal and nobody predicted that. So what I did, I've just basically, everybody who's put in for the top, who predicted the scorer, I've just put yous all in a hat, all of yous, and I'll pick one of yous out at the end of this video. First of all, the latest Sunderland news. New deals obviously was about a week and a half ago, I think it was. For first of all, Hume signed a new 4-year contract. I think Hume has had a tremendous season for Sunderland. I think he's been really consistent. He's obviously made the right back his own, and obviously when we've had to go 3 at the back, he's done a job as well. He's been very, very solid, and I think, you know, that place is pretty much secure. I mean, they might still bring in some cover at right back, but he's still got a lot of learning as well to do. But I think he's just, you know, he's deserved that new deal, and I think he can get better as well. So yes, Hume signed a new 4-year deal. I mean, I think last season, being picky here, I think there was just the Burnley, Bristol City, and I think it was another game, only 3 games where I could pick out the full games by play by. It was just a little bit, got found wanting a little bit, but I mean, Burnley can sort of forgive him for that, because Burnley, you know, they're a great side, and I think in that second half when they scored 4 goals, he was getting tortured a little bit down that left hand side. But you know, he's a great defender, and I still think he's got a lot of learning, a lot of proving. I think he can get better. Also, obviously Dennis Cirkin signed a new deal. I think that was the one me and Michael Bowers were obviously going on about, because I think he was on his last year of his contract. So I think Dennis Cirkin has signed a new 3-year deal. So that's fantastic news. I'm a big fan of Dennis Cirkin. I think he's absolutely thrived this season in the Championship. He's more than proved that he's capable of you know, being consistent and doing a job in the Championship. A step up from League One to the Championship. He's been brilliant, as Dennis Cirkin. He's had a few injuries as well. Took a few blows to the head, but he's just proved that he's a brave individual, and he scored a couple of important goals as well, and I think he's a fan's favourite. I love Dennis Cirkin. I'm absolutely over the moon that he signed a new deal, 3-year deal, left back. And he can play left back, and he also plays in a back 3. And obviously when we had the injuries last season, he was, you know, a lot of players was playing that position, but they all did a great job at the back. And that was just obviously 2 of the new deals. Obviously the latest signs as well, there's been 3. Just been 2 confirmed, obviously, that Bellingham's going to be coming soon. But obviously the first one was Triantis. He's the Greek-born Australian defender. Looks, I mean, I've only seen a couple of videos of him on YouTube. Just loving a look. I think Jazzy put a video up as well, and I've just seen one of them passes he did from the back where he had a long pass to the centre forward. He went on to score. I mean, you've got to think and bear in mind that if he's a vision like that, if there's games where he's playing and we're under the cushion, there's other teams playing a high press, it can just go along. Because normally we play it out from the back, don't we? You don't normally play like nice little football out from the back, but that gives you another option there. If he's you know, he's solid, but also he's got good vision, so could be a good signing. He's only 20-year-old as well, so hopefully he settles in well. He went on to see it to the club as well. I just can't wait to get started and play in front of the fans at the historic stadium. When a massive club like Sunderland comes in, you can't say no. So let's hope that one turns out good for Sunderland. Obviously the latest one what got unveiled was the striker, which was a position where I think all Sunderland fans want us to strengthen this summer. We desperately need a couple of strikers. In fact, we probably need 3. Bear in mind, Ross Stewart's contract hasn't been still hasn't been signed yet, so we're going to need at least 2 in, possibly a loan as well. But this guy was just signed as Luis Semedo. He's a 19-year-old, 6'4" centre forward with massive potential, and lots of clubs was also after him as well. I was looking at some of the stats on this guy, and there was a lot of teams, like I think Brighton was after him, I think Watford, Crystal Palace, I think as well. There was a few teams after him, but thankfully he's chosen Sunderland. And his first interview for Sunderland, the player, he said, "This is a big move for me. I'm very excited. Sunderland have a lot of young players, and I think it's good for me in my development. I'm excited to see my new teammates, for the fans, the stadium, and the start of the new season." Obviously, he signed a 5-year deal after the Blackouts agreed an undisclosed fee with Benfica. He heads for Wearside, having featured regularly for the Benfica B and the under-23 side over the past 2 seasons, scoring 28 goals in 61 games. He also said, "I was with Benfica for 13 years. It was very good for me and a big part of my life. Asked what Sunderland fans can expect from him. He said, I have a powerful shot and I think I'm good technically with the ball and scoring goals." So that'll delight a lot of the Sunderland fans. Let's just hope that he's his potential, what everybody's saying about him, that he can get us the goals next season and hits the ground running. And last but not least, obviously the big one I think was the Sunderland signed the Birmingham midfielder Bellingham for an undisclosed fee on the same day. This was obviously a week ago. Same day as his brother. Bellingham was obviously joined Real Madrid for, I think it was 100 million with 20 or 30 with add-ons. Anyway, Joby was 17, come for the Blues Academy at Birmingham. He plays for England under 17s, made 23 appearances in all competitions last season. I didn't see him much, I'll be honest. I was talking to Michael, and Michael said that he's saying he looks a good player. I mean, if he's half as good as his brother, that's it's going to be a tremendous sign, isn't it? I think there'll be some clauses in this contract as well. He still hasn't been unveiled yet by the club, as he's away on holiday with his brother. But I'm sure when he comes back, well, that'll be great to see him put the shirt up. Something to say, we'll compete in transfer when he returns. Yeah, so I was basically saying there, as I said, that he'll compete when he's finished his holiday. I'm delighted to sign for Sunderland. He said, "I can't wait to get started," as he told the club's website. "The opportunity for young players to move here and progress is clear, so I believe this is the perfect club for me to continue my development." Obviously, it's great that these young potential players, he's got a lot of potential, these stars, choosing Sunderland. I mean, it just shows you that it's, that Sunderland's the place to be now for young players to develop themselves and to progress. And I think obviously Armadillo last season was absolutely unbelievable, wasn't he? And obviously, unfortunately, he's gone back to Manchester United now, and I know he's done a few things on Instagram where he's putting hearts, red in my heart still, and maybe he's getting the Sunderland fans thinking, I don't think that'll be the case. I think Manchester United's going to obviously call the shots there, and unfortunately, I can't see him coming back, but it'll be great. But anyway, that's just 3 signs so far for Sunderland. I think that's 3 really good signs. We started the transfer window of getting our business done early, which is good because Sunderland in the last few seasons we've done business late. I still think we'll do a lot of deals late on, and obviously in the Premier League, when they get their business done, they might want to loan some of the players out. So I think there's another options in the market there. So I still think we'll do a couple of late signings on that. But yeah, 2 new deals for Hume and Dennis Cirkin. Obviously signs Nectarius Triantis, Joby Bellingham, the 17-year-old, obviously signed for 1.5 million this year, rumoured, but it's supposed to be undisclosed. And Luis Semedo, the striker. That's the 3 signs. That's the latest news. So anyway, onto the football shirt, the England shirt. This is the name of the bag. So there's the list of all the people who applied for the who put in for the goal scorer in the Man City and thing again. And I haven't forgotten you either, Alan Robinson, you on the other side. I've cut them all out, done 2 copies. Yeah. So they're all inside this cup. You see, I'll get on that. Yeah, all is on there. Right, good luck to everybody involved. I'm gonna look. Shit about. Right, who's the winner? Right, here we go. I'll just put down the winner. Show you the jersey before I unveil the winner. I just should have done in the first place. Courtesy of Lou Soccer, yeah. It's the second jersey they've given. Get more. It's absolutely fantastic, this, mine. I've got to see it. I've got one, but mine's not as good as this. This is a replica one, designed for a better fit. Brilliant jersey this. So it's a size large. Yeah, and whoever wins this, I'll send it out to them. If I can get in contact, I'll unveil the winner in a minute. Right, here we go. Who is the winner? You've got to be kidding me. David Edwards. He won last time and he's won again. David Edwards has won the jersey 2 times in a row. I can't believe that there, but yeah, well done. It's a fair thing. Look, there's other things in there. I'll just draw the next one. If it could have been, who else could it have been? I was thinking that earlier when I was thinking he can't win the game, can he? And he has. The next one, Mark Atkinson, 6134. Could have been you, wasn't. Drawing a couple out. Another one, Connor, 2971. I'm sure that's Cass's son. Alright, I'm not going to draw them out because there's about 30 odd, but I'll just do the first 5 and you'll see that it's been done fairly. DJ Sizzler, me mate Dave, DJ Sizzler. Oh, Dave. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. 3, 4. Alan Robinson. Could have been you. It wasn't. I'll do one more. What's this one? Yeah, and N Ballers 22. Oh, sorry, that's N Ballers. NBA Ballers 2277. That's, I think that's James Charles, what I think he's called. Yep. But anyway, the winner of the shirt, where's it gone? David Edwards. So there you go. David Edwards is the winner of the shirt again. That is crazy. I can't believe that. David Edwards, you are lucky. I honestly thought Steve Cassidy was the luckiest man in the world, but Steve Cassidy not. David Edwards is. You've got this jersey, David Edwards. So I know your address, but if you could send us your address again, and I'll send it out. I'll send it out to you, pal. I'll do that the weekend. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll try and bring us up to date with any of the latest latest signings and this, that, and the other. Enjoy the summer, lads. Stay safe. Hopefully, we'll bring a few more players in there. Bye for now. Take care.